Hey, welcome back to Common Sense with Candace. Whew. Okay. Welcome back. What is up? So I got a question today. Question of the day. Drum roll, please. I don't know if I'm going to put a drum roll up in it or not, but I got a drum roll in my head. Candace, how do you keep your marriage together? Candace, how do you keep your marriage together? Pray. 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 Pray, 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 pray. Okay. You gotta pray. I feel like praying is an essential part of life, or it should be, because some people don't do it. But I'm not gonna say it like my marriage just need prayer, because it do though. Like, me and my husband agreed to have God lead us through our marriage. Of course, we're gonna have some hard times. We didn't have some hard times, and I'm sure we're gonna have some more hard times. But when I tell you that, like, prayer works, like, literally prayer works. When you feel like you want to hit your spouse, pray. When you feel like you want to cuss them out, pray. When you feel like you just want to call them all types of bad names and names that you're going to regret calling them, pray. When you feel like you didn't repeat it yourself thousands of times, pray. Because at the end of the day, you can't change nobody. You can't change how nobody think. And you knew what you was getting when you got it, right? So, and then on top of that, like, you have to really think about, like, what is this person doing? What environment they grow up in? Who raised them? You have to also think about all of, like, their history too. You know, when you look at certain things. Me and my husband been married for 2 years, and we've been together for 10, on and off. And I would say the 2 years that we've been married have been harder than the 10 years that we've known each other. So, but I would say, if you know that y'all solid, like rock solid, and can't nothing tear y'all apart, then you need to know that in your heart and actually think about that when you get upset. Like, I'm learning to... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still over a call. I'm learning to literally think about that. Like, think about why I fell in love with my husband when I get upset with him. We done had our up times, and we done had our down times. We done had our in-between times. But when I really think about it, our up times has really outweighed our low times. This man, I would go through any struggle with him. Any struggle that we go through together, it makes us stronger. And I wouldn't rather go through it with nobody else, to be honest. Because no matter how much I get upset with him or how much he get upset with me, we both know that we solid. I could make threats as far as, like, not being there no more or whatever, but I think a lot of females do that, which we shouldn't. And I'm not saying that's good. We should not do that. That should not, especially if you're married, you should not be saying that you don't want to be there no more. Like, you should not be doing that. And I should not be doing that, and I know that. And that's one thing that I've been working on. Because, when you're mad, you just say dumb stuff. Like, a lot of people say dumb stuff when they mad, and I'm one of the people that used to. Because I'm not going to say that I still do, because I don't. Boom. But that came with prayer. And prayer is your weapon. Pray about everything, because you already know, and if you don't know, you finna find out that the enemy hates marriage. So he gonna do whatever he can to get you out of it, to get you away from it, to get your family apart, to get whatever they got to do with family. No, He don't like that. So prayer and reading your Bible is a weapon. And just so you know, like, I feel like nobody could keep their marriage together unless they standing with God, unless God is the leader of that marriage, or he had to be standing in your marriage in order to keep it together. Okay, he has to be the number one person in your marriage. God has to be in your marriage. You have to pray together. You have to get on your face together. You have to talk to God together. You have to read the Bible together. You have to read daily scriptures together. Now, I'm not saying we do all of this stuff, because we don't. But we do pray together. We do pray with our family. We do pray and just talk to God and communicate with God together. We do that. We need to work more on reading scriptures together, because that will strengthen us. That is going to strengthen everything about our marriage. And we is learning that. Through this marriage, we're learning that. So if you want to keep your marriage, I mean, just pray. Pray, 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 pray. Because prayer is your weapon. Thank you for the question. Don't forget, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, comment in the section below. Go to QOOH.me/Candace47 to ask me anonymous questions so that I can answer them on here. Don't forget, don't be me, be you. Holla!